Hey there. The next topic I want to talk to you about is the search engine optimization and analytics. I know that's a pretty popular thing for cassette company, being that if you're having a large volume of sales online, selling koozie cups and whatnot, and you got to always make sure that your analytics and search engine optimization is tip-top shape, so you can get as many users as possible checking out your website and making purchases. My my main experience through analytics and search engine optimization is working with Ohio State. See, being a student at OSU, I was also an intern for OEC.edu, their main website, and also a couple of their affiliating programs. So that being said, I still have access to all the Ohio State's main website analytics. So checking that out, you can see this is just standard Google Analytics, and all the things you would see. But a lot of things I'd always check out is everything from the mobile overview, as far as what mobile devices we're checking out the websites the most, so we knew how to customize our websites accordingly. For instance, you see that an Apple iPod is by far the #1 mobile device checking the website out, which is pretty common. iPod and iPhone being the main devices, and also just other things such as you know checking out what browsers are being used for regular um, computers. If there's a desktop PC, what browsers are being used and even what versions of browsers. For instance, you see Internet Explorer is still 34% of the market, which means that that should be the main browser that we make sure that the website's customized to. But also looking more into it, you can see what versions. And Internet Explorer 6 and earlier was a big drop off because the technology was way different, and therefore you have to use a lot of different programming practices. But as you see, this isn't even accounting for 1%. So at this point, we don't really even support IE6 as much as far as making it tip-top shape, whereas the other browsers we want to fully support. Besides looking at analytics, some of the other things I've done in the past, which is kind of to do with SEO, more so just a way of free marketing, is I've been able to make a lot of traffic for certain websites by using free ideas to get a lot of traffic to certain websites. For example, Yahoo, um, everyone's familiar with all the news feeds at the top, but what people aren't familiar of is that these these articles, when you click on an article, when you go down to the bottom, there's comments, and everyone's familiar with the comments, but what people don't realize is that by default, the comments that are read first is not first to last, it's whatever is the most replied. So that being said, what I've done in the past is I've made a comment talking about a certain website or a certain product that I like, being an unbiased person, versus saying like, this is my website, go there now. I act like I'm just an end user and say, oh, I checked out this product, I really like it. So for a cassette, I could be like, oh, I found these custom koozie cups, I really like them. And then I've created, about 80 different Yahoo accounts. So then I'll log in all these other accounts and I'll actually reply to my own comment, acting as other people. So then I have 80 comments, and I have other comments saying, oh yeah, I've been there too, it's awesome, things like that, or even such as, have one person say, oh, it's okay. But basically, you get a bunch of replies that are all positive, and then, the 500,000 people that check out this article, whatever it be, then normally they read the first couple top comments, and if your comment is the very first one, all of a sudden you have, thousands and thousands of eyes coming across your comment saying that you really like the product at some website, and even if a percentage of those people click on it, that's a hell of a lot more traffic going to your website, whatever your website does. So not only making sure you're the top result in Google when you search koozie cups, but even a lot of indirect traffic such as this can really bring up the sales without having to pay for anything. So it's a perfect way to market it without people really knowing you're marketing, and doing it completely free. Other versions of marketing that I've done is something called Stumble Upon. I don't know if you're familiar with Stumble Upon, but Stumble Upon basically is a button that you add this to your profile, and you have all your interests. I'm interested in a lot of things, so I have 131 interests, but Basically, it's everything from AI to advertising to banking to beer and so on and so forth. And then what happens is I hit stumble, and stumble upon will find a page that has to do with my interest. So how stumble upon works is it always has percentage of likes to dislikes. So basically, whenever I publish a new website, I'll give it the like it thumbs up button and then tell what category it should be in, and then I'll have all my buddies give it a thumbs up too. And even if I have 50 people saying I like it and no people saying they don't like it, and put it in the right category, I've had up to 20 to 50,000 views in one day just directed from stumble upon alone. And that's a heck of a lot of views for another way of marketing that's completely free. So there's just a lot of different ways in today's world that you can market your website very, very well effectively without spending a dime. And it completely works, and it's not even against any rules, nor does it it's not even spamming. People don't even get mad at you because you give them some insight to a real good product. As long as the product's good on the website, you don't have to feel bad for directing people there. So there's things like this that I'd really spend time and effort into to make Cassat even have more views on his websites and get more sales for that reason. If I become a part of the team. So not only search engine optimization, but things like this are just another thing that I would have to offer to the table if I end up working along with you guys.